Hello, my name is Paul Kempler and I'm the owner of Kempler Design. What I wanted to talk about in my video blog today is about this little problem right here, and that is the Sidelight window. A lot of people have these right next to their front door in their home and they don't often know what to do with them. So what I want to talk about were some of the different things that you can do. One of the problems that results here is that the window is very narrow. Sometimes the window is quite wide and you can do anything with it. But in this case, we're talking about a window that's about 11 inches wide. It's also about 7 feet high. In this case, there are limited things that you can do. For example, let's say you have blinds in your house and you wanted to put blinds there too. I will offer this one caveat: if you have wood blinds or something like that, when the ladder spacing, which are those little strings that hold the blind, when they're that close together, it accentuates any little bit that they're off. So you'll find oftentimes when people do blinds on a window this small that they tend to slope one way or another just because of the way they're set up. That's something to be aware of. Oftentimes people like to do honeycombs in them as well, and you can do a honeycomb in this type of a product, no problem, but the type of lift system that you use is critical. A lot of the specialty lift systems, like this one is the Ultra Glide lift system, is not available for narrow width, so that's something to keep in mind. Something else that a lot of people like to do is the silhouette shade. Now here we're showing a 4-inch silhouette, but when you get to very narrow widths, you lose the ability to be able to raise the shade, and it becomes what they call a tilt only. And if tilting it is sufficient and you want to pull it out of the way in order to wash the windows, then that is a suitable solution for you as well. Also, what a lot of people do, because like in this house they have shutters on the windows surrounding it, a lot of people like to use a shutter on these Sidelight windows as well. I will say this though, because of this piece of the shutter, which is called a stile, if you were to mount this inside mount with the frame in addition, you would have very little open space for the actual louvers to function. So if you are going to do this with a shutter, you might want to do it outside mount instead of inside mount. For this client, we actually selected a fabric stay. I have very obedient samples. And we selected this fabric right here, which has a beautiful gold sheer material, and then it's accented with a chenille red stripe. And we just manufactured it with a rod, what's called an r.t.b, which is rod top and bottom, which is a rod pocket that is sewn in, because they just needed a little bit of privacy added to their home. So the end result, when it's all done, is that it looks like this. They're very, very happy with the result. I'll pause a second. The customer is very, very happy with the result of the shears. It provides them just the right amount of privacy while still allowing light to filter in. It's also really well designed with the rest of the decor in the home. Thank you again for watching my video blog, and if you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear them.